Hello, welcome to another Happy Salad video thing with Zach and Rob playing.
And the most inconvenient setup you can possibly imagine.
Oh boy, this microphone.
Not just for the microphone.
It's giving us so much hassle, but also there's a
Whole steering wheel.
yeah, a Thrustmaster RGT Pro in between Zach and the
Microphone and the desk.
yeah. So this could be entertainingly noisy.
Yep, quite possibly.
This is Dirt 4. As you may have told from the big Dirt 4 logo on the screen and the unmistakable class of Codemasters presentation.
And car.
And car. Yeah, it's a rally car.
Yep.
Therefore, it's probably a dirt game.
So the first thing we need to do, apparently, is go and get me some more branding. Because my branding is all expired.
I'm definitely getting the smell of Dirt 3 about this presentation.
Not really.
There's definitely less triangles, but they've replaced it with more wavy things.
the polygons have got smoother.
Yeah. So
Oh, there we go. The good old salad car.
it's as coloured as appropriately get. It's not far off my ridiculous Evo that I built in Forza 5 years ago.
Well, the thing is, I was wondering if it was like... I chose that because it, like, the splashing white made more sense, but you could always go for one of these other fancy-ass cars, or, of course, the one at the bottom.
Ugh.
The horrible mess car.
Ugh.
Well, much simpler one.
I mean, yeah, the simple one.
It's a little bit light.
Yeah.
I wanted the splash.
You like all the rip.
Yeah. And random half of it carbon fibre.
Is that a choice you made?
Yeah.
Have a carbon fibre bit. The vinyls cover up the carbon fibre underbelly.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so...
Alright, let's get some sponsors going. Who do we want? Maybe Elf, they're a classic.
You gotta have Elf, yeah.
What else we got? Speedline, they're also good. Total.
Oh yeah. I mean, that blends in because it's kind of Corolla colours, right? The old... Not the Corollas have...
Oh,
don't
slime.
colour-
We can bring back the bright green.
I suppose.
You remember the slime cars from
Dirt 2? Yeah.
Lucas, that's actually almost exactly the same colour.
I don't know who Lucas are.
Don't even know. They are electrical, apparently.
Earthbound.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, not just Dirt Rally, sponsored by the game we're currently playing. Wait, no, hang on, the previous one.
Yeah, there's no Dirt 4 livery
That's
here.
slightly weird.
Yeah. And they're a sponsor.
That's
Okay.
a grade C offer.
Ooh.
Right, let's get Elf. Yes. And also we have to see if they can have a different logo. What have they got? Oh, no, that just moved it down the list.
No. I see, yeah.
They don't have a different logo.
So you can swap them about, I guess, in case you want your logos in different places.
Where does this one even appear? I can't see it. It must be on the bonnet
Or the back.
or the back.
It'll be the rear wing underneath where it says offer quality right now.
Yeah, this is the problem with this menu. I'm not sure if you can actually change the rotation.
Hmm.
Well, let's get Lucas, because obviously...
It's green.
Let's have Speedline.
Is this just what do you just get all of them?
Yep, just fill up all the slots. It's just like a real rally car. Just jam as many on there as you can.
And it cost us to have sponsors. Or
No, you get rewards. It's the exact opposite of the way.
so why do these have limited periods? Because it's quite. Surely
want-
this is quite irritating then. Or
Well-
is it to just force you to have a look, see if you've got any new ones?
Yeah, I guess. I bet you can't have... Well, you can actually have Total and Elf at the same time. That's weird. Because sometimes they have conflict of interest and you won't be allowed to.
Oh wait, they've actually put that in?
Yeah.
Oh weird. Because aren't Total and Elf both?
Well,
Oil.
in this, Elf is labelled oils and lubricants and Total is labelled as fuel. So maybe that's...
I guess they could be
Different
different
enough.
things. Yeah, alright.
Can I change... Does Speedline have a better logo? It's got to wait for it to rotate before I can actually see.
Alternative logos. There we go.
Oh, the white one, that would work better.
Yeah.
And what about potential? Because they've got the
Oh,
white
yeah.
version.
Yeah, you can sort of see it on the little preview panel there. But
So now that we've appropriately stuck a shit ton of branding all over the goddamn place, that Elf
Wait.
logo is a bit sucky.
wait, I'm pretty sure this guy on the left is the same as the guy staring at the car on the
Quite
back.
possibly.
I'm pretty sure it's the same dude.
That Elf logo is just kind of... Why is it an angle? I mean, that's just...
Well, all of the logos ended up as an angle on this livery.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, no, when you were selecting from the main ones, they all ended up slanty.
No, well, okay. So we've done that.
Slanty.
We've made my fancy salad-coloured car for Team Happy Salad. Should also check my staff, make sure no one... Yeah, we've still got the engineers. How much longer? 6 more championships, good.
Engineer.
Engineer. They're all mood resolute.
Okay, so does that mean they're like loyal?
The fuck only knows.
Does that mean
You actually look at this, it's like, oh, +2.
+2 for resolute?
Don't really understand.
They are resolved to the job at hand.
Yes.
Does that mean they're... Actually, that could just be like... That doesn't really mean they're happy about it, does it? It's just like they're going to do the job.
Yeah.
All that means is like...
It's like, I'm stuck in this situation, so I'm going to get through it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the job that I'm being paid to do. Because that's what a job is.
I guess. Right, so let's generate a quick custom championship thing.
All right, getting straight into the new features.
Well, I mean, because we kind of have to. Unless
I guess.
Go back to my career.
Well, we want to see some of the, like, I don't know, we've seen a lot of Rally. We played a lot of Dirt Rally, so we've seen a lot of Rally. So,
Well, you can see a lot of Rally in this Rally game.
Yeah, no, but then we should see the other races as well.
I guess. Let's make sure these are quite short. Don't really care about complexity.
And do you not really care? You're not going to make a ridiculously complex one.
Well, we could do. We make one like real easy one and one real hard one.
Can we make a... I just want to make ones with funny names, basically. You can show us a couple of... Oh, do they all have to be in Michigan?
No, I'm just doing 2 from Michigan to start with. Because then we can have one complex and one uncomplex.
Okay, that looks like it's got a very long straight, this one.
Hoxeyville and Ashland.
Okay, Ashland.
Okay. And then should we do a couple from, like, Spain, maybe?
Yeah, just do one from another one. Like, you know, you don't want to do 2 from each. Just do one.
Yeah, okay. But this is probably going to use up my sponsors real quick. Never mind.
Do you count? You just put them back on.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you anything.
No, I guess not.
It's just a menu irritation.
Should we try some slightly different?
Can you randomise it? There you go.
We can. You want to go hardcore and go random fucking weather?
Yeah, of course.
Well dangerous. Oh, rain.
Venedo Flix. Ascenso.
And actually, I've only ever driven in Australia, Spain, and Michigan. I haven't done Wales. Well, I did Wales in a one-off, and I haven't done Sweden for the snow.
Or maybe we do a quick Wales then, just to see how it compares to Dirt Rally.
Yeah.
And randomise that stuff.
Hello.
I like that.
Wait, that one random.
Maybe you're going uphill. Maybe you want to reverse it to go down. No, okay, never mind. Saw Lake Ascent.
Do you think that's enough?
Yep. More than.
Okay. And also, what vehicle are we going to do it in? What of my shitty vehicle selection? We really want the R2s, we've got the kit cars. I've got a Group A. I've got the classic Mitsubishi Lancer, of course.
Yeah.
And a Subaru.
No, the old Focus. The old Focus is there.
You know, well, I have the Subaru out, that's it.
Oh.
I think I have to go in the Lancer.
Yeah, pick it. Yeah.
Obviously.
It's not showing the sponsor liveries though.
Yeah, not in that menu.
Let down.
Let down.
Sponsors aren't getting their money from the menus. All that advertising revenue they're missing out on.
This button, don't I?
You do.
It needs to be flashing.
You turn the force on.
Turn the force.
Let the force be with you.
Yep, apply the force.
Let that tyre slip infuse your hands. Infuse. Enfuse or infuse?
Or both.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Chigan. So yeah, I think there's a mild improvement on how the game sort of presents itself over Dirt Rally. But not immensely.
Sure.
And I'm not 100% sure whether these like in-game graphics are better or worse. The crowd animations look a little nicer, maybe.
Winning on stage, G3 3 fastest spits, finish above 10th, G1 clean stage, which very rarely happens because it's quite picky about what clean actually means.
Right.
Complete an event with no vehicle recovery.
Gone in the brick.
Yep.
It's the point where do I get close to the microphone here and do like
No, you do not get close to the microphone.
commentator voice? And you get close and regular.
Give it a bit shorter, although this is Michigan, that's normally quite fast.
Pretty fast. No shakedowns. Go.
Yeah, I guess.
Just go.
The atmosphere is good. Things running smoothly. Hopefully, we'll make the most of it in this one.
The atmosphere is good.
Atmosphere is good. He's really positive, isn't it? Yeah. and yes, that is a mild amount of sarcasm.
Go. 200 over bumps. 100. Right 5.
I hadn't noticed that before, but the sound balance on this, like you won't get an impression of that through the video, but the pace notes are coming through the center speaker, like on the surround thing, which is does sound like it's talking right at us. I might be distracting Zach with my discussion that.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to play this and.
We got a rear left puncture.
No.
Puncture already.
Right 5.
I hit those fucking everythings.
Right 4.
Technical damn there.
We could just restart, I guess.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. You
I've done a tiny amount of the stage and it's about to make me much slower.
Commit to the run. This is what rally is, man. This is rally. Have you not got the balls for this?
I can't even hear what's going on. It's not helping.
It's on screen.
Yeah, but I also can't hear the tyre, so I don't know what's going on at the actual.
You can feel it though.
Not really.
Feel it in your
Not
hands.
stick.
Feel it with the enthusiasm that the wheel gives you. It infuses your hands to feel tyres. So don't cut.
Left 5.
Way.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yep, the handbrake with the flat tyre didn't really help.
200 over bumps. 100.
You said it was 200 over bumps, and then 100.
Yeah, I got that.
And then there's a
We weren't
slight,
talking.
and then there's a slight 6 left,
80.
and then there's like a plus 480. Am I helping? And then
Right 6 over crest.
something about woods.
Right 4 long. Keep in.
So there's a sign on your left. Watch out for the tree.
Oh. God damn it! You're very unhelpful.
With that one. You see that woman on the side there was just not impressed. She was teapotting at your car crash.
100. Right 4 long.
That's a long right-hander that goes for 4.
It's not what that means.
Right 4. 200.
Are we supposed to be doing math for those additions? Like, I need to add a 4 to the thing. So actually, this corner is an 8.
Well, last. Very helpful.
Stop. Yeah. So this is new.
Yep.
Run that guy out.
Marshall has confirmed
Oh,
we've got
you
place
went miles
number
past.
5. Come on,
Not
you
really.
can do better.
You can do better, says Welshman. I don't know why that came out as. I don't even know what voice that. You can do better. Slightly Mexican.
I'm gonna do it again. Screw you.
What?
I'm gonna
No.
use one of my 2 restarts.
Oh man, this does not make an entertaining video. This does not make.
5.
Not like anyone can actually follow this track
2.
because I can't.
Can someone type in what the name of it was, like a Hoxville something or other?
And right 4.
Hoxiville.
Let's see if I can stay on the track a little bit better.
Hoxiville for Rimbe.
And right 6.
And then-
Into left 5.
And then if they do that, would they generate the same course? Can you do that? Is that even possible?
200.
Christ.
Left 6
Whey!
over crest. Dip 200.
Okay, that was still a little more vertical, I think, than I would have liked from a crash of that style. It was a bit too roll happy.
Roll happy. I went all the way up a bank and then flipped over.
Right 4 long. Keep in.
Once.
60.
Yeah, just the once, but still.
Right 5.
Oh, it's another tree. It's at the same tree.
Right, this is my last restart for reals.
Commit to the run. It's as if it never happened. The first time we're doing this.
Yep.
3.
First
2.
try.
1. Go. 200 over bumps.
30% of the time Zach does it first time.
Yep, exactly.
And right 4.
Every time.
100.
It's a right fall. And then there's a turn.
Right 6.
And then that's
Into
followed by a
left
turn.
5. 150.
And there's an arrow into another turn.
Into
represented
left
by an
6.
arrow.
200. Left
Even then,
6
I
over
quite
crest.
can't stop.
Dip
Whoa,
200.
whoa. Oh, man.
That was better.
It was, yeah, okay.
Right 4 long. Keep in.
I held it together slightly better.
Right 5.
If we're being objective about this, yes. That was actually better.
Left 6. And left 4 long. 100.
So as I may have mentioned on
Right over crest.
a podcast at some point, I guess.
Yeah, probably the E3
Yeah, probably
podcast.
the E-Front. Jesus.
You're trying to talk about something. This is going to go well.
Yeah, I know.
Right 6.
As I mentioned on the E3 podcast, you have to break more. well,
Right.
not you have not in a
You have to
way.
break a lot in Dirt Rally anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't mean.
Like, you could never just go foot down on Dirt
Yes,
Rally.
I don't mean you have to break more in.
Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Have you got
50.
an off-center problem or something. It just drifted.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's weird.
Like a wheel lock or something.
But yeah, as I said, you have to brake way earlier on gravel because it doesn't have the physics is weird now. It doesn't have the same kind of digging in on gravel.
Inside and left 5, 40 through dip, right 6 over crest.
Those logs.
Right 4 long.
Watch out.
80.
There's woods. Oh, I think we just demolished a fence, so I think we're fine.
And left 4 long.
Fence us in better days.
Right 4 long. And right 6.
That's right.
80.
Everyone has the right for
5.
long.
Right for long.
Right 4, 200. Over finish to stop.
To stop.
I'm only 26.
Okay, slow down for the marshal.
Oh no. Watch
Down
out.
that hill.
Watch out for the marshal. What happens if you hit the marshal?
I don't think you can. I think those fences specifically are invulnerable.
Oh, yeah, I guess they didn't want to make it those games because they always just fade out, don't they? If danger is about to occur.
Yes, if you crash into the pedestrians, civilians.
26.
Okay, let's try the second one, which was the much harder one.
Yeah,
that was the easy stage.
Here comes Captain Complex.
It's actually got a lot more straight.
The Ashland, yeah, well, it really does. Like, it's downhill towards the end, subtly.
It's got a lot of sudden bits. So this is the other trouble with this game's, now that the tracks are randomised, it has the problem of...
I mean, they're not always randomised, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Well, even in
the hand-picked ones are using the same system, they're just hand-picked.
No, I see.
They're still generated, but then they're chosen.
Okay. They're not sort of crafted and tuned.
No.
Interesting.
So the problem with that is you especially you see it more in Australia, but you have...
Scaffs hasn't affected the mechanicals.
Yes. How fucked up my car is on the outside hasn't changed how well it runs, apparently.
Okay.
But you get the effect where you have really long straights, where it's like 200 or whatever, and then at the end it's like heaven, and because of the way the call out for the hairpin doesn't come until you're at the end of the straight, you don't have enough time to brake.
Right. Is that not a tunable?
No, because that's not like saying the whole pace notes are too early or late. It's because it's attached to the end of a long straight.
Right.
That pace note is always going to be too late. It's like it really should weight them towards the start of the straight.
Because you're travelling too fast?
Yeah, because you're travelling
yeah.
so quickly by the time you get to the end of the straight.
And left 6.
It's like it should say,
Right 3 long, keep
it should meld those into one thing. It should say,
oh dear.
It should say like 200 into hairpin, not 200. Wait, hairpin.
Yeah, it should know somehow that if there's a long time, like distance-wise, since the last instruction trigger, that actually you're probably going quite fast at this point because it must have been a straight. Therefore, there's a person there.
There's people up there apparently.
Yeah, because it's been a long time since the last instruction. You must be on a straight. Therefore, I'm going to assume you're going to be going fast. Therefore, I'll give a distance instruction and a hairpin.
Yeah, or just like use the speed of the car. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Left 6. 80. Keep
So as you can see, when the complexity goes up, there's a lot more lumps and hills and banks.
Yeah. Just little nubbins to screw you up. It's not exactly like lots of turns here. It's just lots of
things,
little bits. Yeah.
And turn hairpin right.
A turn.
Into left 4 long.
I hadn't seen one of those.
Oh no, overshot it.
Oh look.
Left 6. 60. Right 4 tightens.
So there's a lot of those
into left 5.
yellow pickups on this course.
Well, as was previously mentioned by various reviews about this game, you do start recognising some parts of the track.
Slow to the marshal, please.
That's why you thought I went up 2 places. Even with that approach.
But that's just the run from this track, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to really need to perform from here on.
Well, it's over, isn't it?
Well, yeah, this part. 25th, I did go up 1.
Hooray. Oh, so much cake on the back.
Yep. What dirt.
Dirt.
Well, get a fat lot of nothing out of all of those.
You got, oh yeah, because you hit a dude.
Yep.
Repair.
Only minus 322.
That's alright.
50.
Sweet.
A tiny amount. Okay,
There we go.
let's go to Spain.
La España.
I didn't check when I. Oh no, there's no town. It is raining though, so that's probably not going to help.
On the Vineyard of Links. Ascenso.
Because that's one of the interesting parts of Spain, I guess. Because the trouble with Spain versus, say, Germany from the previous game is the German stages are like lots of long straights and then right-angled corners because it's field roads.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more like an actual normal road.
Right, yeah.
But if it generates it, you get like towns, and that can cause like right-angled corners and like cobblestones, weird elements like that. That can be slightly more interesting. Alright, let's see if I can manage tarmac in the rain. I wouldn't have thought so.
In the road.
Let me just check the tuning again. Yep, because it does tend to reset between places. Because your chief engineer is meant to set up the car for you, but it'd be nice if you could just like set a default. Be like, I just want it slightly lower on the gearing.
You can't override the chief engineer's like priorities to be like, so surely your engineer should know what the driver wants. Like,
Yeah,
isn't that
exactly.
the sort of,
That's kind of what it's meant to do.
that whole thing about race teams in general? It's like, okay, we know that Sebastian Vettel prefers his car to with slightly sharper steering. You know.
So the important thing to look at here is the rain effects, because that's what I always complain about.
Left 6, 60.
They're not terrible.
3.
No, they're okay.
Left 6. And right 4 through dip. 60. Left 6, 60.
I can't really hear the rain. You know what I mean?
No, that's something I noticed as well.
I sort of always expect to hear it against the car more. And
Yeah.
There aren't many games where I actually say that that sounds rainy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's a stupid thing to say in a way, but there aren't many games that get that right. The only one I really know of is Forza 6. Nailed it. That was some great audio there. But,
I mean, in some ways, theoretically you're wearing a radio in this. Like,
yes,
you should be able to hear the co-driver more than anything else, essentially.
yeah, true. And I'm sure rally cars are. Where the hell is that turn?
I cut way too close to the inside.
I didn't even see where that turn was.
Into left 5.
Yeah, and I'm sure, these rally cars would be very noisy compared to road cars,
Yeah,
right? So
there's no muffling.
Yeah.
And left 4, 60.
I'm good. Also, you'll notice.
Right, no countdown timer.
No countdowns.
So can you just cut massive corners?
No, there is a reset zone out there.
Okay.
Where it just chucks you back for a 4-second penalty.
But they've made those a bit more lenient.
Left 2, 60.
I guess.
Left 3 over crest.
I think
Into
it's much
right
more like a
4
normal car.
Yeah.
Into left 3 long.
And it's working. I'm
Into
doing way
right
better.
6.
Well, it's still a little bit slippy, isn't it?
Yeah.
In it.
5 long.
In it,
Tight 3.
homeboy.
Oh boy! That's a nice sort of slow delivery to that. It's like, wait. Yeah, okay, maybe the cars are a little bit more grounded than they were before. Because that last one felt like, that'd be totally Flip City. If it was the last game. Oh, no, spoke too soon. There it goes. We're good, somehow.
Into left 6. Left 3 over crest. Into right 4 through dip. Into left 3 long opens. Into
Breaking the
right
speed there.
6.
Just a little bit.
Right 6
By
over
breaking
bump
the sign.
80. Left 5 over bump 60. Right 6, 60.
Break it
Right 1
loud.
crest. Left 2.
Oh dear, that doesn't look good.
Left 1.
Oh, that rock.
Oh!
That was still a green sector. Even though I rolled it. Among other things.
The AI doesn't like the circuit.
Apparently.
Maybe the AI doesn't deal with rain.
Left 6.
Well, the AI seems to have, sometimes they just mysteriously become good. I've had one particular stage in Michigan where I restarted several times and I couldn't beat them ever. And they were just way better. And then on the very next stage they went back to being kind of booty.
Where are we?
I don't even know. It's out there, it's gone.
Does that look like track?
And right 4 over crest.
Oh, it's way too tight.
Into open hairpin right.
It doesn't look like you've got as much turn in as you did.
No.
I think something's gone wrong.
Well, I think what's gone wrong is just me
Left
driving.
2.
Yeah, I don't mean like the game's gone wrong. I think you've all got people.
Oh, come on. There's no way I was going to hit those.
No, I don't know, 4 seconds per murder. That's pretty reasonable.
80.
It's the shortest prison sentence I've ever heard.
Temp is creeping up to finish.
Water temp is creeping out. Oh, good.
Slow to the marshal
That's
police.
not
You know what? The rain's getting tropical.
Not quite.
Marshall. Thank you, Marshall.
Well, 5th. That went better.
Have you got control?
Right.
Okay.
Times have been recorded.
It was just like, I guess you made it to the marshal, maybe?
5th.
Yep.
Up to 6th in the championship.
I guess because you only get points for top 5.
Oh, is that how that works?
I'm guessing. I don't know, because I got 10 though. Hey, I got some sponsors.
Okay. Poor. Good. Bad. So if you pee off a sponsor, what happens?
I don't know.
You never peed off a sponsor. Do they disappear off your sponsor list?
Well, I guess. Or you just don't, or like the next offer they give you is worse, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, let's go to Wales. One more stage. And this is the extreme hill.
Yep.
So the other thing that I can't work out because I don't notice it when I'm playing. So this level one is uphill. As you can see, the start is on the right and the finish is on the left there. So it's clearly uphill, 688 feet. So you, as someone sitting here next to me watching this, try and watch the stage and see if you detect that it's uphill.
Okay.
Because I almost never, whenever I see one that's like this, where it's like hella uphill and downhill, I'm like, I don't know, it felt like it averaged out. It's like I felt like I was going downhill just as much as I was going uphill.
Well,
Well, apparently it's also going to be at night, so that's going to help. Or evening. No, morning. 3:14 in the morning, in fact.
so night.
Yes, I guess.
It's quite bright for 3:14.
It could be summer.
Still.
So yeah, so obviously, running order is a thing now. So when you start actually does change conditions and lighting.
Yeah, interesting.
So if I'd been first, I would have started even earlier.
Oh, right. So, like, 324 is down in 11th or something. Is that what that means?
It's 3:14 to 3:24, so I guess we were like 3:19-ish.
Oh, right. And that's it for the entire list, not just what we see.
Yeah,
Oh, no, right.
it goes-
Okay, yeah.
goes
So
down.
you get 11th place is at 324.
Yeah.
So basically, a minute difference per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you would in a rally, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
And also, like, the weather conditions can change. So, like, 20% chance of rain, then 10 again. So that middle group has a slightly higher chance of getting rain.
Sucks to be them.
Yep, exactly. Let's quickly do this again.
Welcome to the tent.
Good old tent.
We're not seeing any of the new repair dynamics here, I suppose.
No, because we're not doing more than 2 stages at any one thing. Oh, look, the logo's fixed.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
No, it's a little slanty.
Not as slanty, though. It was practically with the white line in the branding suite.
Yeah, I wonder if when we actually get in the.
Oh, wait, I
race-
guess it's a different car.
Oh, sure.
The Lancer rather than the Subaru. So maybe the Subaru just has slanty logos.
Yeah. The logos just go in different spots. Yeah.
I got my fat lights on as well.
Is that an option?
No, you just get the big old lights when you're in a dark stage.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, no. Is that an advert for Braid?
Right 4 over the
Totally is.
crest.
Not the video.
Keep middle of the crest.
I mean, they took the rewind feature out.
Yeah, exactly.
60 through dip. Open hairpin left. Long. Don't
What do you reckon to that?
Middle
Like,
of the crest.
with
What?
taking rewind out of the game. Like,
Since Dirt Rally, you mean?
yeah. I mean, well, because now it's been
Now it's dirt.
removed in the mainline dirt games. Is that like a?
6 crest.
Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
It's fine, but it's just like,
Because the rewind for me was always like, especially in the competition races, was to help negate when the AI has just been an arse and Frenched you.
Yeah, that is, still a thing in the multiplayer races in this, where you're like, oh, goddamn AI spam me out again.
Yeah.
Right 6.
Because that sucks.
Oh, my gears slipped.
5. Don't cut. Sounds like the gears are playing out. Left 6.
You
Right
reckon?
over crest. Into left 3. Don't cut. Into right 4. Into left 6. Don't cut.
Don't
60,
cut.
Left 6 over crest.
Pronounces that so precisely. Don't cut.
Left 6. 60.
It's your pronunciation.
Yes, get your pronunciation.
Left 6.
Pronunciate good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They fix themselves.
Well, yeah, after a while.
Left 4 with
Pops
rest.
back in, whatever.
Right 5.
Okay.
Right 3.
Is that how a gearbox works?
Oh,
Oh.
Well, I've Austin powered it a little bit.
Oh. Would you like some sherbet?
I'm good.
Hey.
Keep right through dip. Left 4 with rest.
Right through dip.
Right 5. Left
You probably
5.
had to
Don't
pronounce
cut.
it better for
Right
like
3. Don't cut. Half
Don't
junction.
for like non-English people.
Did you reckon?
Well, because
It's
you
a-
either have.
Do they not have foreign language?
Well, no, they have foreign languages, just not like American.
100. Right
No.
6.
I guess the woman is American,
There you go.
so you see quite a lot
Right
of
3. And
American
left 6
people
over crest.
using her. I don't know about her voice either. She has some weird pronunciation as well.
Right 5.
How does she say don't
Left
cut?
6.
Probably not like
Left
that.
6.
Don't cut.
Yeah.
Left
Oh my
4.
god.
Left 6. Keep middle over crest.
Watch out for that
Left
dip.
6 over crest. Left 6
sweet
over
dip.
bump. Right 3. And left 6 over crest. Left 6. Right 4. Left 3.
So you
Keep
notice
middle over
that
crest.
like this version
Right
of
4
Wales
over bumps.
is all
Don't
nice.
cut.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask that. Like, but
Right 2.
I'm sort of similar where you're going. It's like, how does it compare to old Wales? Like, Rally Wales?
It's, you know,
Right
Greener.
3.
it's all right. I mean, they still managed to have some parts in the forests, but the bits out in the fields are much more bumpy, and I'm not sure I like that as much. The bits where it's flat are meant to be more flat, right? Look at this fucking lumpy ass road.
I suppose it doesn't matter whether they're in the road, in the roads, in the woods or not. It's just like lumps can be anywhere.
Right, third.
Lump equality.
Okay, we're done. Standings have been updated.
Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Yeah, I guess we are.
He's still talking. Like Mickey's mouth was still moving.
Yeah, it's not synced up still. Let's have a quick look at the replay, I guess.
Yeah.
Dip.
Dip.
Middle over crest.
I'm going to see if I can remember
Three,
what the buttons are. If I,
Wait.
Middle over crest.
So this one gives you all the traditional views. That's the kind of view that you like to see some people play in. The old back of car view.
Yeah, classic. I mean, this view's absolutely fine if you're playing with a controller.
Yeah.
Like I tend to find, like not so hot for wheel play. Although I'm pretty sure I used to play like old school Sega Rally, like in like what do you call it? In that behind the car view. You know, I don't know when I swapped really. I guess because didn't we used to play like dirt? Like
We used to play all racing games in rear view.
yeah, like the old Colin McRae's, I guess.
Yeah.
We used to do it like that, even with a wheel.
Well, I don't know. I think I started going in car with wheel even in like 4.
Yeah, I think around then would have been the turning point.
Well, I didn't really play any before that, I guess. I mean, I played 2 quite a lot.
Yeah, we played 2
but
loads.
not with a wheel.
Didn't we? I thought that was when we had the Sidewinders.
I don't
When
think
we first
I
got them. Yeah, because you got yours first.
Yeah, but I don't think I played Colin McRae 2 with it.
I could have sworn we did. Or maybe you were still keyboardist.
Yeah.
Back then.
Happy cam.
Forward crest.
And you can now have permanent helicopter cam.
That's quite nice.
Always helicopter.
Yeah.
You can see me from every fucking height.
Wait. Okay, we're in the trees. Wow. Okay, it's also showing up some flat textures going on in those trees, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff that you'll never actually notice when you're at
When
ground
you're
level.
actually driving, yeah. Keep up.
Forward crest. Right 5. Left 5. Don't cut.
Don't cut.
Don't cut.
Don't cut.
80.
I mean, the headlight quality isn't bad.
Yeah.
Left forward crest.
Like, things don't seem to be casting shadows. Like the ground casts a shadow on itself, as you might expect, but the trees don't.
Yeah, the trees don't shadow onto each other.
Yeah.
In the,
Or even onto the ground, really. And I'm pretty sure the grass has looked better in previous games. Like, here it looks very static. Like, there's no... I'm not sure there's any ambient occlusion going on, or if there is, it's not noticeable. I'm sure we've seen denser grass.
well, it's fairly dense.
This is running on max settings, I should point out,
Yes.
as well. So this is as good as the game looks right now. Other than, 4King it, I guess.
Yes, resolution.
Whee!
I don't know that. But yeah, I don't know.
Whee! Dunk.
I don't know about the handling. It's weird. I'm not sure I like it as much as Dirt Rally.
Alright, we'll show some other events, and then I will cast my judgment, maybe on a quick stage at the end.
Okay. Podium.
Woohoo! Made some monies.
Yep. One stage of fearless driving. I'm not sure that was
Fearless driving.
I don't know what triggers that because that stage was bad.
Does that mean you didn't brake?
I'm not sure if that would be it.
I feel like they should have done more of these waves. Like they should have been like, you know, they're only in this menu, really. Like you know how the triangles are like everywhere in Dirt 3, possibly excessively, you know, with the way they're everywhere. But you know, it had its thing.
Do we want to do one of these?
Yeah.
I've only done Land Rush like once, and
is that...
I couldn't do it.
So, are these the only disciplines now? Like, wasn't there? Because didn't they call them other things? Like,
what do you mean?
I'm trying to think whether in Dirt 3 and in Dirt 2, didn't they sort of segregate the kind of Land Rushy style events into more different names? Like, so, you know, the track racing with buggies was called something else, whereas the sort of rally stages in trucks was called something else.
No, but that's not what Land Rush is. Rally stages with trucks was always called something else, not Land Rush.
Right.
That was called. No, I don't remember. It was one word, something. Trailblazer? No, not Trailblazer. That was a different thing.
Yeah. So are we still not getting the breadth of events that we saw in? Well, that we saw in 3.
No.
Yeah.
No. There's no point-to-point truck racing.
What would like I suppose the LA stadium courses count as a form of rallycross.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So you don't get those, I guess. Oh, let's just
Baja, Mexico.
Even though.
So is this the same Baja, Mexico that there was, or they re-laid out the track?
I don't know.
Because I think that was in Dirt 2, wasn't it, Baja?
Yes, it was. I don't remember. I don't remember enough about it. This is still rear-wheel drive, which means it's going to be fucking impossible.
Should you get different track classes as well?
Well, only these 4. You get
the cross carts.
You get the small buggies, the fat trucks, and then the really dumb ones.
Yeah. Those look awesome.
Are they still rear-wheel drive? Yep, they sure are. Well, we could rent one.
Speed car extreme.
We'll rent one and then
okay.
Get less money. Not that I'm likely to do very well.
Do you have to pay more if you muck up a rented car?
Well, they just like take 80% of all your money.
Oh, really?
Or some percentage. It goes up to like 80.
Baja, Mexico.
Meh.
Baja. 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 I don't know.
No, it's definitely an 8. Alright, let me see how bad I'm going to do at this, because
it's so tiny.
rear wheel is always difficult, and I haven't got used to it at all in this game.
Alright, mate.
Prepare for
some heat haze.
Reds, get ready.
And it's not the most easy to see out of.
No.
Green, go.
How long till the AI screw me up for? Well,
they saved you a little bit on that jump though.
Just roll for a while.
Okay.
Now I can drive normally because there's no AI to get no AI. Oh Christ, it's really drive. No. Oh, it's fine.
I think this might be a different course.
Yeah, it might be.
Because there's more, for starters, there's more greenery.
Well, that might just be visuals. Oh, no. There's no drive.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm just bad in these rear-wheel drive Land Rush vehicles. I haven't got used to it at all because I just avoided doing it. Mainly because my system can't handle it.
Oh, well, the other cars on track sort of thing.
Yeah. It makes the frame rate get even worse than it already is.
Whee. Have you tried experimented much with the arcade mode handling?
No, I haven't tried it. Because, I don't want that.
That's fair enough. It would just be interesting to see how you think it would fare from an arcade player's perspective, I guess. Like just how easy does it make it, or how different does it feel? Maybe once you've done this, you should come back out and you should go back into it, having changed it to arcade mode, to see if you can handle it, how handling this thing works.
Well, I don't want to play arcade on a steering wheel anyway.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be a fair test. You got to do it on the same control scheme.
I would want to play arcade on a steering wheel, regardless of how good it is, because that's not what arcade's for.
You could play. I mean, technically it is, because arcade games would have had wheels.
That's not what arcade means, though, is it?
Not anymore. But I'm sticking to the strict sense.
We were down 3 seconds that lap. Let's pick up the pace here.
Even on that lap where I didn't do that badly, still went down 3 seconds. Because I just can't drive these things at all.
Whee! He really wants to have some of that tyre. Maybe you should put those tyres on your car instead.
Good job. You gained over 4 seconds that lap.
Did we?
Really?
Oh, hello.
Leon, compose yourself.
Help us out, mate. Oh.
And obviously, this kind of multi-person racing suffers from the classic problem that you can't see shit. As soon as you get behind someone, you're totally blind.
I mean, this might be the sort of, given how bad this cockpit view is, this might be the time where it'd be like, maybe I want to play on the actual not head cam one, whatever the other view is. Like
this car would be much better.
Like bonnet cam or something, or just to get rid of the grid. Basically, the grid is quite distracting.
Last lap, bring it home.
Bring it home.
That's the other trouble with these land rushes, they go on for fucking ever. It's like 6 laps and then you have to do 2 races.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of time then to put it in arcade mode for the next race.
I don't think you can change it.
Can you not?
In the middle of an event.
Ah.
Oh, God damn it.
Wait.
Car outside.
That warning about the car that I wasn't anywhere near.
And that's it. You're not going through with the top 4.
Oh, maybe you don't get to go at the second lap.
No, you do.
Second race.
You lose this race.
No. What? Wait, so if you're
We can at least see this, I suppose.
Yeah, how's this working?
So you can clean the vehicle, which makes your sponsors happier, and also reduces the inspection time. And then if you inspect them, that removes the uncertainty. So if I go into this and go to standard fix, you can see the 2 different greens of the bar tells you what the uncertainty is.
Okay, so the dark green is it might take as long as this.
Yeah.
So what? You have to plan your fix. Do you not get to see? What's the word? Do you not get to see? Like, do the repair for this. We'll see how much time left we have.
No, you don't get to do partials. In theory, I should just be able to do all of these because I don't think I took that much damage, even though I rolled it several times. And then just throw standard fixes on everything that's damaged. Plenty of time. Not even a problem.
I see. Did you get rid of the uncertainty by inspecting?
Yeah.
Get it. So would it always be beneficial to just inspect? Or
well, unless
are there
you're,
times where it's bad enough that that doesn't make sense?
unless you're like...
Look at him jiggle.
I was like, I don't inspect most of the time when I don't have that much damage. Because it's just like, I'm clearly going to be able to repair all this within the time.
Go.
There's no reason to inspect. Oh, well, yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, AI.
I like the handbrake start type thing.
You like the classic hold handbrake until the timer goes down.
That was a Dirt Rally? That exists?
Yep.
Oh. I suppose it...
What is this?
I suppose, but the problem with it in Dirt Rally is because it's not forced like it is there. So it's like, well, because there's no benefit to doing it, right?
You get
Like
bonus cash.
Do you?
Yeah,
Well,
it's like a 2% or whatever on your score, like it is in this.
yeah, but might as well get that split second bonus.
What do you mean that split second bonus?
Make it actually get higher up the ranks by having the game do it for you.
No, you do better if you do it. Because the whole point is of manual launch, you can release the handbrake before the countdown finishes because of wheel spin. Because it doesn't matter if you release the handbrake before the countdown finishes as long as the car doesn't start moving. So the point of releasing the handbrake early is if you're on like gravel, you have the wheels start to spin up before you start moving. So by doing the manual launch, you actually do better than having it automatically release at 0.
Surely it would be better to just manage your wheel spin and just not spin it so much.
That's not how it works on gravel, is it?
You can just turn your power down a little.
There's a whole tutorial video about that.
Yes, but those Dirt Rally tutorial videos are terrible.
They're not really in this game.
Does it tell you how to do it better here?
Like,
Is that what you
it
mean?
tells you about it.
Okay.
Like all that information that I just said.
Right. But none of that was in Dirt Rally.
Well, no, not as a
Good job.
tutorial, I
You
don't
get 2
think.
seconds that lap.
Well, they only added the tutorials well late into Dirt Rally anyway.
Sure. But I meant they had plenty of time to think about it.
That meant they didn't really need to because no one who needed a tutorial was playing Dirt Rally.
I'm not 100% sure that's a marketing strategy when you're like...
But it,
when
they
you're
didn't need to market Dirt Rally because it wasn't actually a game, it was an experiment.
Yeah, but then it came out on all the consoles.
Yeah, and it was still an experiment to see if console players liked actual simulations.
But that's where you need the tutorials.
Well, that's
right?
when they put the tutorials in, yes.
But they weren't good tutorials, so it doesn't help.
They were good enough.
I didn't really learn
You
anything.
need 2 seconds on the car ahead.
I can't even remember the language used to describe what it feels like to be a rally driver. I don't think I need to know that. Cool. I am trying to work out when it's just going and like what you're doing and to make it just shift, but I can't figure it out.
No, it's just like because of the way the corners are banked, as soon as the rear goes up, you start losing it. And if you're coming in at an awkward angle anyway, because you just come off a jump. But also, as I said, the way I don't like the handling as much in this game, it's the weird snap between grippy driving and suddenly completely losing grip.
Lost a second and a half that lap. Push, push.
Push, push.
Of course.
Push, push. Also, he does sound like that guy's from like an old Hollywood film set. Alright, we're gonna make a picture.
Carried away. Get your eyes back up.
Not sure that's what his accent is actually.
I don't know. Alright, well, push forward.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for slow-moving cars ahead.
That's a wrap. Okay, maybe not.
No.
Outside.
take this outside, you and me.
Last lap. Keep pushing.
I'm pushing. Pushy. Follow that dust track.
Yeah, that is.
Car inside.
Stops you from spinning.
I'm not sure I was going to that time. That corner every time. See, there was I read a discussion forum post about the handling, and some people were suggesting that the real-world drive physics is just boned, like it's actually wrong, like they just screwed it up in more than just changing it ways. So I don't know if it's just affecting these ones real badly. I mean, one time I was driving in a real regular car, it was difficult, but more manageable. So that's Land Rush. It's still like that, and there's only 3 courses, and they're all basically the same.
There's only 3 courses.
Sure.
Wow.
And they also don't have, the rally. I don't know if the rally crosses have different lengths of stage any longer. I haven't actually looked. So you can just briefly check that. Not actually do one though.
I mean, I never got to that point in Dirt Rally. Was that a thing? Like, were there longer rallycross stages?
Yeah. You start with like the shorter versions where it's like a smaller loop, and then oh no, yeah, it does still have.
I see. Yeah. It's just a circle.
Yes, the really boring one where it's literally an oval. So yeah, rallycross. So there's still. I think there's actually more places in this one. Yeah, Portugal got added. Or well, I think we maybe lost 2 and gained 3. Is the overall on that one?
Well, as long as they got rid of the smelter or whatever that place was.
Yeah, but that's not really a real rallycross stage, is it? That's just a fake. I think it's sort of fake.
No.
That's like one of those. That's one of those like show-off rallycross stages, not just like a regular-ass track rallycross.
Sure, what? It's their equivalent of the Battersea level, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I didn't really like that place.
Because these are more like tracks that just have some dirt areas on
Yeah.
them.
I don't know. There's something about this that just strikes me as this isn't Dirt 2 again.
Well, no.
And like, because Dirt 2 was killer.
Well, it wasn't going to be, was it? It was still going to be rally. That's what they were mainly focusing on. But they, like I say, I think they screwed up the handling. So if you want to do one more thing, should we go and do a time attack thing for you?
Yeah, I should play some.
Let's just go and do one of these again, I guess.
Welcome to Joyride!
Welcome to Joyride!
What are these? What's this?
Well, this is... You drive... Well, there's these ones, the smash attacks. Drive through the polystyrene lumps.
No, but it's the bad bit of the game.
Not really, because it's not like it's Gymkhana, it's just smashing. And then you have the time attack one where you have to do laps, but also collect like icons along the way.
Okay.
Try that! Ow! You have to move out of the way.
Oh, right, okay. Don't want it. Right. Logistics.
Yep.
I am taking my place in the chair. I am attempting to figure out where my legs are going to work.
Yep, because that's going to be the problem.
Oh boy. Okay. Welcome to Joyride. Jetpack Joyride.
So this is supposedly medium gravel, light gravel. There may be some bits of tarmac, and also driving on top of cargo containers and such things.
Okay. Gymkhana.
Yeah, not quite though.
Welcome to Dirtfish.
Welcome to Dirtfish. Dirtfish.
There's a place actually called Dirtfish.
Yeah, it's their rally school. So yeah, you basically have to do laps around this track and you'll see these green things. Pick up the green ones, avoid the red ones,
Okay.
as you would imagine. And there's
Green is good.
occasionally branching paths. It's that
Which one?
one.
Okay, let's try to get a feel for this. It's my first dirting.
It's not your first dirt.
That's my first dirt foreign.
Yeah, that's not bad.
My first foreign dirting. Oh god, slidey. Oh god, that's a turn.
Yeah.
Right, okay, hang on. Keep going, there we go.
See, and in the next lap you don't have to do that bit because you've got all the green things up there.
I see. Turn, go. Avoid the wall. Yeah, I think your force feed, or at least the wheel centering settings on this wheel might be a little strong for me.
You think?
Yeah. Just the wheel centering. Everything else actually is a bit weak. I want a bit more rubble.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
You may have overshot that a little bit.
Well, I've got these ones. Pick it up.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Pick those up on the next lap. Make sure you get up on the thing.
See, right.
Those are not things. Do not go for those.
Okay.
It's the thing that fooled someone in a video I saw where they were like, "Oh, look, green." And they're just like, "Wait, no, that's not. Those are gas canisters, not actually targets." Oh, you're going up the scaffolding route.
There's a turn. Oh, a turn. Where's the actual turn?
Like here.
I can't see it. Took.
Well, that's one lap. And you don't have any green shit to do at the start of this lap. Shortcut. Oh,
no.
You've over shortcutted.
Hey, exit. Oh. Whack.
Another thing that I noticed that was slightly strange is apparently the
God. Never really look. I don't know, this track, it's just awkward to see where the bloody turns are.
Well, that is the problem when you're not using pace notes, of course, because there's no pace notes for this mode. I think they could have done some, to be honest, if you're doing a circuit.
I guess.
But I guess the branching track bits could have been the bit where the pace notes would have been difficult. Another weird thing that I noticed is, like, apparently all the cones are made of, like, glass, because when you hit a cone and it gets stuck under you, it sounds like you're just breaking your windows over and over.
Okay, that seems like a mistake. Oh god.
Got that one extra one on the way past. Right, make sure you turn it in on this one.
The red one's just hanging out. What the? Put some red ones right in the middle of the track.
It's a chicane. Alright, now you've just pretty much just got a lap. No green to worry about.
Oh.
No, there's still one up there, I guess.
Screw it.
Yep. Not worth the time.
Yeah. Definitely take me more than a second to go get it. What?
You hit the thing when.
What?
Well, I don't even know what the reason that is.
Okay. Incredulous.
No. You had to be that incredulous. Your door's open.
Yeah. Not sure I like that. You're right, the handling feels weird.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels nowhere near like there should be as much grip as there should be. Is what I would say. Like the car felt way slidier and unexpectedly slidey.
Well, yeah, that's what I think. It's like it's not that it's way slider; it's that it toggles between. Suddenly it's slidey. Where you're like, oh, it's perfectly normal, and then you just hit a slight thing, and you're just like, woof.
Well, I probably should have watched a replay of that just to try and see how that flipped in the way it did. That felt wrong.
I think you came up against the barrier and then went up it.
Alright, I know this is your account and you seem a bit protective of it, but can I do a stage?
Yeah, I guess.
Of some kind? Where best to go? Just a free play?
Yeah.
What would you recommend?
We'll just go into normal rally.
Normal rallies. Alright, where haven't we seen? So we do it from Australia.
Yeah, I guess. Make one.
Okay.
It's got a really high hill right at the end.
Okay. Shannondale Farm. Let's see if we can get some good names. Boambi Way. Brinerville.
I'm sure they're not going to be that interesting. It's not like it's randomised.
Dorf Farms. Brooklana Forest. Oakwood. Rannon. Well, someone was saying they got like Never Never Ranch or something at one point. Or something ridiculous. Ward's Mistake. Alright, that'll do.
Yeah, that could be a real place.
Ward's Mistake. I like that. Late afternoon. I don't want partly cloudy. I want as sunny as you can make it.
It's dry, I guess.
Let's go. Let's go.
Confirm. And then start.
Okay. 26. Flex bets now. Actually, I think I'm being a little generous there. 30.
Yes, exactly. Quite possible.
Wow! Surface area. Well, it looks like a dirt track.
Well, it looks like Australia.
Fitzroy. I ain't seen no kangaroos. Alright. No, I was going to say...
Yeah, you can do anything.
This stage recce went well.
No shorter gears.
Well, it's Australia, so theoretically there should be quite a lot of long straights.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Up past junction, 100, through gate, left 4,
Through gate.
and caution, right 2
thanks,
of the
thanks.
crest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Into
Caution
right
2. Oh god, I can't break enough. Oh,
There you go, to try and get back through that fence.
left 5. Right 3 long, opens over crests. Dip, right 5, left 5
oh,
dip.
turn! Oh god. That's at full lock then.
Tightens over crests.
You've already locked up the wheels.
Left 5,
Oh god.
into right 4. And left 3
Really
over
tricky to
crest.
control.
Don't cut. Into right 5, through gate, 80 through dip. Left 3 over crest. Dip, crest. Right 5,
And a bit more.
80 through dip. Left 2. Into left 2 over crest. Don't
Brake a bit
cut.
more.
And right 4 through gate. 110 through dip. Keep left over crest. And crest, jump maybe. 60. Crest, dip. Right 3 over crest. 80 through dip.
There you go, there's those Australian taste notes.
5. Into
Boy.
left 6 long.
And to right 3.
tightens
What?
over crest. Right
I went
5.
break.
60. Left 5.
Actually, not after that jump, that was a particularly
Into
bad
right
one.
4.
That wasn't even like a hairpin or
And
anything.
left 3 over crest. Into right 5. Right 4 long past junction.
turn very well
Right
on this
6.
course.
Nope, breaking down car.
Dip.
Yeah.
Crest. 100 through
All
dip.
the hazard triangle and the
Crest,
marshal.
maybe dip. 60. Keep left over crest. Care. Right 1 and right 4 over crest.
Cool, we got away with that one.
Tightens.
The hill helped you really.
Yeah.
Right 3.
Took all the speed out.
And left 4. 60. Keep right over crest. 80. Caution, crest, left 2. 60 through dip. Keep left over crest.
See again,
Right
like
6. Left
this
3.
is the first time you've played it, and you've already started doing the same thing where it's like you brake really early.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't use the gravel in the same way as you used to be able to.
Well, in fairness, I'm driving it very similarly to how I drive Dirt Rally because I never trusted it in that either. In fairness. I never thought it was consistent. There were certain turns where you just kept drifting and then just kept drifting a bit more.
We got a rear left puncture.
Great.
Middle over crests. 100 through dip.
Yeah, you've got a green out of it though.
Keep right over crest. Right 3, don't cut. Into left 2 long.
Go on.
No, that was a bad one.
Turn open hair.
Oh well, shortcut.
Oh god, it's still going.
Yeah, it's a heaven.
Turn! I can't turn!
Because you locked everything up.
I was like trying to put power down.
80 through dip. Left 5 long.
This is a four-wheel drive car, right?
Well, free.
What, sure.
Caution, crest, left 2. 60 through dip.
I didn't hear what that was.
Keep left over crest. Right 6, don't cut. Left 3, and crest. Right 3, don't cut. Into left 2. Right 5, don't cut. Over finish to stop. Okay, take it up to the marshal.
What happens if I drive too far?
Penalty,
Oh, there you.
I think.
Take out your sign.
Yeah, thank you, fine. And then, oh wait,
I'm still in control. Can you, like,
to try and get a bit more close to life.
Stage
Son of a bitch.
stand-ins have been recorded.
Well, there you go, I guess.
oh, that's a dirt game. For sure.
Just not as good. Dirt
Yeah,
Rally.
I don't know. It did. I don't think it felt different enough to annoy me, but in the same way, I wasn't a massive fan of how Dirt Rally handled it. Fairness.
Well, I think the trouble with
Mad skills.
yeah, that was really good. I think the trouble with this is that
It's a 4th okay if you're okay. It's a 4th alright.
Yeah.
Can you take a 4th?
well, the sponsors still ain't gonna like it. I think the trouble with this is that
Smoke looks good though. I'll give them that.
yeah, the dust. The trouble is that you just. As I said on the podcast when we talked about this, I actually don't really know shit about driving cars or simulations. But like, I found Dirt Rally like easier to naturally get used to than this. Like this, I'm having to think about it a lot more and actually think about the fact that I'm playing a game and I'm having to account for the way the game works rather than just it feeling right and just being able to drive.
See, I have the exact opposite. Dirt Rally to me is I know that this turn coming up is for some reason insanely slippy compared to the rest of the course. Slow down to a crawl to take. No, not always. There are some where it's just like, this is the drifty corner, or there are places where it's like, okay, this is the ridiculously complex downhill segment, and I only know that because I've done this a billion times now. And there's a lump there that if I hit at the wrong speed, I'm going to go, for some reason, front flip the car. You know, stupid things like that. It's that Dirt Rally to me became more about.
I don't think that was anything to do with the handling.
You could argue that the ability to front flip your car on a tiny little lump is a little.
That's not handling, that's physics. That's slightly different.
Okay, the physics were wrong.
The way the car's handled within that physics felt better.
Yeah, not sure. I'm still a Dirt 2 guy.
That was totally a different game though.
Yeah, but it felt nice.
It wasn't trying to be a simulation.
It felt good.
And as we also said on the podcast, that's where they've sort of failed in this, where they decided to make a thing where it gave them the perfect opportunity to have a separate arcade and simulation mode, but then still fucked around with the simulation and somehow messed it up in some indescribable way.
Also, I mean, random track genocide, because this actually, you know, these courses seem legit okay.
Yeah.
You know, generation seems neat. But that aside, it's more to the point, because there's so much Dirt Rally. I still had here we go. Sorry, perfect corner code. Because there's so much Dirt Rally I never really actually got to see because of its obscene difficulty.
Okay.
And it's like I've never played the hill climb, for instance. Like I've never even done that, and I've only not seen every rallycross track. You know, that kind of stuff. Because it took me so long to get to the point where I could buy some cars.
Yeah.
And it's like it feels too soon for another Dirt game. I don't know.
Well, it feels too soon because they didn't put enough content in this, maybe. Like, the 5 environments is a bit... especially because there was more.
Driver animation looks better.
Yeah. Especially because there was more in Dirt Rally at the end. It's like, maybe they'll keep updating this, but then that doesn't... Because, like...
It'll be DLC.
Now that they've made this a full product...
Yeah, it'll be DLC.
I was worried whether they'd even continue patching it. Where it's just like, there'll be a couple of patches, maybe.
Because
fix launch issues.
I think they've said they'll put a VR mode in as well.
Well, yeah, and the fact that wasn't in at launch.
Yeah.
Another thing that was in Dirt Rally that mysteriously didn't make it to this game.
Yeah.
So, who knows what will actually happen. If they...
it seems like an okay product, let's put it that way, but it's not going to blow me away. Like, I'm not, like, the styling seems sensible rather than cool. If you know what I mean. There's no annoying YouTube guy saying, you should put that tickle up on YouTube.
It's not dirt-free.
Because, boy, that was the worst.
Fearless driving.
I wonder if the cynic in me feels like wonder if they had to make they had to make Dirt to this game to try and, I don't know, perhaps recoup some money on the dev cost for Dirt Rally. If maybe Dirt Rally didn't turn a profit, so they had to turn sort of what they had there into a more mainstream product. I don't know, though,
because
and then maybe rushed it.
The whole idea of Dirt Rally was it was this weird experiment with the whole early access thing.
Yeah.
Where it came out and it was cheap and it came out and they iterated on it, and it felt like that game was meant to be the setup for the next game. It was like this was meant to be getting an engine working, sorting out problems with people's wheels and getting the drivers working for that and all that kind of stuff, which they did. I mean, at least the wheels still... haven't seen anyone complaining about their wheel not working with this game, so maybe that part of it made it through.
No, which means they've got something up on Horizon, at least, or the Forza games.
Yeah. But then, this doesn't feel like a logical follow-on from that game almost, really. It's like this
that you don't feel like they've learned necessarily.
No.
Like they may have learned technically in terms of getting it to run and supporting actual PC hardware and fancy wheels and stuff like that, but the actual game doesn't feel like they learned.
No.
Interesting.
And they didn't, and the content issue is weird. I mean, from as we were talking about on our E3 podcast, turning this reference round the other way to rather than talking about dirt stuff on that podcast, Turkey was talking about E3 stuff here. At E3, it seemed like people were finally getting out of the idea of paid DLC, maybe. So maybe there will be free updates for this at some point in the future.
Again, I guess it depends how it sells to some degree. Like, if a game sells well these days, or that they're upfront, so that they kind of have to be upfront about that. But sometimes to help it sell, maybe it's like, this isn't just the game you're getting. You're getting endless, not nearly endless. We'll be supporting this after launch for free, and then depending on how well the game does, depends on how long that lasts. Right? Because apparently Titanfall's still supposedly supporting Titanfall 2, they're still doing stuff. They ain't finished yet.
It seemed like Titanfall 2 did that well.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Like, its sales figures were not hot, but they are, and that perhaps that explains why its DLC rollout has been slow.
Yeah, maybe.
But then Overwatch's DLC rollout has been slow.
That's a different issue.
Yeah. But in terms of actual content that you want, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was just I'm still slightly bemused by the fact there's only 3 of these. Boy, it's not even like...
you can do the different circuits. So.
Yeah, but they're not crazy different,
no.
If you know what I mean. It's like, I feel at least even in the... like, Dirt 2 probably only had 3 different tracks, right? But I felt like the variants of them perhaps might have been more interesting. Like, each one had 2 locations, had 2 tracks or something, but they were... perhaps a little more different. I can't really remember. But
that's the trouble. You might be half remembering other disciplines mixed in with
exactly,
that.
because there were so many more disciplines.
Yeah.
And more disciplines meant, I guess, more content, even if the rally content of Dirt 2 was a little lacking. I feel like I'm the creator of my own problem in a way, because it's like, in a way, this is what I was asking for.
Sort
Like,
of.
more Ratley, please.
Well, yeah, but not enough even of that.
Yeah,
maybe.
Alright, well, I think that'll better do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk more about this
discussions.
We'll talk more about this on podcast.
I guess so.
Yeah, because we'll need to break down into this.
See what he has to say.
Yeah.
Not much, I imagine.
Probably. that's my impression of Dan's opinion.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Let's slide. I'll do slide.
Yeah,
let's drift.
That's about what we're going to get out of this pun situation.
Yeah, let's drift some social information on screen. I don't know how I'm going to animate that.
You're not gonna.
No, it'll just casually slide in, maybe. There won't actually be any sort of fanciness to it. Yeah. Spin your wheels over to facebook.com.
For the place to spin your wheels. Literally. You just sit there and look at Facebook forever.
Go to that Facebook address it is spinning your wheels. That is exactly what Facebook is about. But it's mostly about people, mostly. Or you can thoroughly repair your psyche at Twitter.
No, that's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
You can crash into Twitter and take critical damage.
Go get punctured on Twitter. Put a hole in your radiator on Twitter.
Yes.
Or the water temperature's getting a little high over at happysalad.net.
And also in this room. Lol.
Yeah. As is what happens when we record and we
play vigorous games.
Vigorous games. That sounds a little filthy. Anyway.
Dirt.
That filthy dirt. Thank you for joining us. Good night.